Hey everyone, and welcome back to another ant keeping video. Today I'll be talking about my desert ants, including Myrmecocystus, Pheidole, and Pogoner myrmex. I caught most of these species in my anting vlog video, and the queens now have workers, including my Myrmecocystus purple box. This species is a mix of species of the Myrmecocystus genus that are usually simply called purple wax due to their purplish black color. I have 2 of these colonies, but I think one queen is a dud. The other one has about 10 workers and lots of small larvae. I plan to move these into the Myrmecocystus old mini hearth XL when the purple wax grow big enough. They don't have any repletes yet, so I guess I'll have to just keep feeding them and the queen will likely start to act as one. I am new to founding this genus as the Myrmecocystus had 20 workers when I received them. Speaking of mini hearts, my Pheidole Hayati have just recently moved into one. It's a brand new mini heart, so I am able to get good shots through the clean glass for now. Hopefully they won't be messy and dirty it up. These have been a joy to keep so far. Probably my favorite Pheidole I've kept. This mini hearth should help them grow to a nice colony, and I can't wait for that. Another thing I can't wait for is the growth of my Pheidole californica, who also recently got a heart. I bought them in a test tube at this size, and they haven't grown a ton yet. I think they still have one major, but more to come. I love the stunning appearance of my beautiful Aphaenogaster megomata. They remain at 4 workers and are growing slowly but surely, with another generation on the way. I'm still not sure what I want to do with this colony. A DIY setup perhaps? I'd love to attempt to make a nest, although I just don't have the tools necessary to. But maybe we'll have time to get them before these ants will grow out of their test tube. They are amazing to keep because of their appearance and how unstressed they remain, as most of the desert ants run around and stress a lot when checking, like my Pogoner rugosus. But these Aphaenogaster are just really chill whenever I check on them. I rarely check on the Pogoner rugosus, as they don't require too much care since they are granivores. I might check on them every few weeks to refill their water and seeds, which proves a tough task because of their stress. I'm surprised that I've only been stung once, as whenever the nestmate comes out of their mini hearth, at least one worker comes with it. Unfortunately, I once again was not able to get the Pogoner californicus caught in the spring started. They are such a challenge for me to found. They always lay a few eggs, maybe get a few larvae, and then eat them. Another species that I've never had success with is Dory myrmex bicolored, but for the first time, I was able to successfully found them this year. I've tried different setups for these, and a test tube setup with a little substrate has been the only successful one. He seems to like the substrate, even though they have no need for it since they have naked pupae. I think they just like to dig as they do in the wild. I've noticed outside I have Dory myrmex in my backyard, and they create these anthills which are pretty tall, so I think they do like to dig. My 2 colonies of Dory myrmex now have a few workers. Next, there has really not been much happening with my Myrmecocystus mexicanus, and they really haven't grown at all. I don't know if I'm doing anything wrong. They have heat and food once a week, although they only have a single larva right now. I'm still waiting for that explosion. Hopefully I get to see a growth increase next spring when it heats back up. My Pheidole brochure has 1 colony remaining, as one unfortunately died. But that's where I keep 2. The other colony is booming, with the most workers of my caught ants, around 15. The queen also has been a prolific one, and they have a decent amount of larvae, and what looks to be a bright future. Lastly, the Camponotus fragilis are the fastest growing campos I've ever had, but they are still campos. The two colonies each have nanitics in a second generation on the way. I kept one on and one off heat in founding, and the one that got more nanitics was the one that had no heat, so I guess they aren't that dependent on heat. Anyways, that should wrap up today's video. I just wanted to do a pretty quick little update on all my colonies. Apologies for the month in between videos. I did take a bit of a break from social media. Thank you guys for watching, and peace out.